Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my to-be read list, or my TBR. So let's get into it. First up, this is the book that I'm currently reading. So it's being read, but it's been on my TBR list for a while. It's the autobiography of P.T. Barnum. It's actually super interesting. Like, I wouldn't initially have thought it would be that interesting, but I really like it so far. And I did get it because I saw The Greatest Showman, and I kind of wanted to see which parts were based on actual fact versus which was kind of a movie spin, so it's been really fun for me. Next is The Alienist by Caleb Carr, and apparently it's now a major TV series, which I have not seen, but that's okay. And it was first published in 1994. Essentially, it's in 1896. There was a newspaper reporter summoned by his friend to view a horribly mutilated body of an adolescent boy, and then they try and find out who it is, who killed the person, by creating a psychological profile of the perpetrator based on the details of the crime. So that, and just a fun fact, John Schuyler Moore is spelled, Schuyler is spelled S-C-H-U-Y-L-E-R. We'll put it here, and that's my husband's name, so that's always fun. It's pronounced Schuyler, but yeah, fun fact. And I just think the concept is really cool. I've heard a lot about this. I'm curious. So I've been on a psychological thriller kick lately. So we'll see how I like that one. Keeping with the psychological thriller, good old John Grisham, The Rooster Bar. Now, I've read some John Grisham fairly recently, and I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. My dad always read John Grisham growing up, and it's a stray from my genre, my usual genre. But I've been diving more into biographies and classics and kind of shaking it up lately, and I love that. And this is just sort of about some third-year law students realize they've been duped, and you know what they want to do about it, basically. So I don't know much about law school, not my thing, but this one, I think it's a new one that came out fairly recently, and it looks really interesting, and I like the cover, so always good. Next is a book that my mother-in-law loaned me. I don't know too much about it. It's called If the Creek Don't Rise by Leah Weiss, W-E-I-S-S. And, you know, it looks like it's kind of a, this girl has been a wife for 15 days, long enough to know that she never should have hitched herself to this guy, even with a baby. Stranger comes up the mountain, knocks things off kilter, and now she's an unexpected lifeline. So I don't really know too much about this book generally, but my mother-in-law read it and suggested it to me, and so far I've liked pretty much everything that she suggested. She did say it's a little bit sad and a little bit more serious, which is fine. That's always good for a change of pace, so I'll have to get in the right mood, I think, before I read this one, but I'm excited. And my final one I have not read yet. I may have even hauled this recently, but it's the Sherlock Holmes Gothic Fantasy Collection. And I am a big fan of Sherlock Holmes, and I feel like I just have not read enough Sherlock Holmes in my life. And so I am on a mission to read more kind of out-of-the-box books that are a little bit different than what I would normally read. So I'm excited. I like the look of this one. It's very gothic and shiny, and I don't know, I just think it's really cool. So I'll keep you posted on how this one goes, but it might be a little while because obviously I got a lot of books to read. So I think I said that was the last one. I lied. I have Wanderlust by Daisy Prescott, and I got this book at a Polycon, which I made a video on, so that's good. And essentially, I don't know too much about it, but this was the book that looked the most interesting that she was selling there that I could have signed by her. So I jumped on it. Wanderlust, right up my alley. I love to travel. I have Wanderlust. I love the cover. It's just beautiful. So I think this will be a pretty quick, easy read, and I'm excited for it. We'll see how it goes. So those are not all, but most of the books that I have on my TBR list, and I'd love to know what books have been hanging around on your bookshelf that you keep meaning to read but just haven't gotten to yet. Let me know that I'm not alone in my giant pile of books that I have beside me now. Anyway, I hope you all liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.